Hello, everyone, and welcome to D20 Dames. I'm Kat Kruger, your Dungeon Master and bringer of feels. Thanks for joining us on our very first live stream and Season 2 premiere. We want to give a very special shout out to GeekSpaceTV for streaming tonight's episode. As you can see, we have a very awesome space here. GeekSpaceTV is a nonprofit online broadcasting studio dedicated to improving diversity, inclusion, and representation in gaming in geek spaces. GeekSpaceTV will have programming on Wednesday and Friday this week and next. Before we get started, let's go around the table and introduce the players and their characters.
Hi, my name is Jen Vaughn, and I play the, I'm a human, but I play a tiefling ranger named Riot Bonezerker, who is a monster slayer ranger. And I am on the quest to find my siblings after we got thrown out of the dungeon that we all grew up in.
Do you want to describe how you look?
Oh, how do I look? Fabulous. And I'm a red tiefling, with black hands and feet, silver-ish horns, and wearing like green and black, kind of like now. So got a tail too. So I'm looking pretty fearsome.
Hello, I'm Meris Mullaley. I am a creative producer on Magic the Gathering, a seamstress, and according to my genetics test, I'm 99.3% human. No, I think I'm 100% human. There's like a weird percent other that they would not identify. And I am playing Rose Lau. She's a human monk from the Shulung region, which is like this direction on all of the Forgotten Realms maps. But
just cut off.
But like there's maps that show the Shulung coastline and then the main kind of Faerun Sword Coast, and then there's no maps of the middle. So
I didn't know we were supposed to give coordinates.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm from Daggerford.
I constantly feel lost geographically, so I'm just conveying my lost. I am also Stitch, and I Rose.
TM Disney.
Yeah. Rose is shorter than Riot. She's got black hair up in a bun. She wears navy silk and linen tunic and pants, and is often appearing very, very calm when she's not tripping on things. And she's been sent here to research the Dark Sisterhood.
Hi, I'm Brittni Liyanage. You can find me on the internet at Brittni Lee. Currently, I am playing Karen Bonezerker, who all I will say is one of Riot's siblings, if you couldn't tell by the last name. Karen is a wood elf Lothari, who in her current form is a wood elf, with tan skin, gold eyes, streaks of gray fur, or gray, streaks of gray in her hair, because her wolf form is kind of matted gray hair, which she's only sporting in spirit at the moment. You'll learn more.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, and for everyone playing along at home or at Teku Tavern in Seattle, heyo, we actually have a giveaway. This is the representation of it, but we actually have like a grab bag of Dungeons & Dragons stuff, Rolled and Told magazine, some art from that I drew for Kat's original adventures. So if you use the hashtag D20 Dames S2, as in season 2, tweet about watching us right now on Twitter and follow us. We're at D20 Dames. So pretty easy. Follow us on Twitter, use the hashtag D20 Dames S2. And I guess say something nice. Like if you say we smell bad, you're not gonna randomly
We're obligated to throw you in there, but chances are.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have a bunch of cool stuff for you, and thank you again for listening and watching.
Yes.
All right, so where we left things off in Season 1, Rose and Riot had bid farewell to the citizens of Vandalin. They had come through town on their own quests and found themselves helping out with a bunch of missing persons cases, making new friends along the way, And where we left off, after attending the grand opening of a new business in town, which they had a hand in, the Dames were about to retire for the night before heading out in the morning and leaving Phandalin to head on to their respective quests, when they encountered one of Riot's sisters.
Hey, sis.
Karen, what are you doing here?
Honestly, just kind of stumbled on you. This is... hi.
Oh, Riot reaches over, just hugs her so hard and like lifts her up a little bit, flap of the wings. Puts her back. Oh, Rose, this is Karen that we've been like putting lost posters for everywhere.
Oh! You know what? Now that you've stepped into the light, I see the resemblance to the sketches. It's good to meet you.
She's funny, yeah.
Right, like reaches in her satchel. She's like, I've been waiting so long to see you, and I okay, all right, you ready? You ready? Huh?
we love that. It's just a thing we do because I mean,
when she's in wolf form,
what
it's
else
funnier.
is art? But
I thought she should have. Isn't the whole point of racquetball to hit it back?
I don't know.
No, when she's like the wolf version of herself, it's you know,
Like
couldn't keep her
dogs
eyes
and
off the ball.
Where did you find this one?
Bottom of a well? Oh, no, that was you. No. Rose and I have been fast companions, and we've been all over this town, saving children, mostly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Some
that's
adults
it.
and some adults.
And some adults, yeah.
Some
And
did not really like our help. I mean, they weren't thankful.
So really spending a lot of time, looking for me, looking for your
It
siblings, just like
There were lots of
totally
flyers.
100% of the time.
Anytime I came across a good-looking dog, I was like, "Hey, Karen." And no, we put up flyers. We just found out about a newsletter.
Yes.
Like there's
So
You sound like a real homebody. I don't know.
you should see her loft at the farm.
A loft. But, all right, I don't want to say you've changed, but you've changed. And also, what is that?
Oh, these are horns. Cattle have them. Like it's a thing. I don't know So our
She's always had horns.
No, they're new. I don't like to talk about it, but you know how I was, created by a wizard? The wizard.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, he adopted us in the worst way possible.
Like the really, really bad way, like the work for nothing way, that way.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
I do know that way.
Yeah, we can talk,
How did you? Okay, we can talk about it later. Or do you want to talk? I can't tell your face.
I'm
We're just
wondering.
having a gruff off right now, and instead of a rough off.
Rose hands you both some lozenges. And then
Rude, but
I'm actually gonna go pack. I know where you're staying, you know where I'm staying, and I'll see you in the morning.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. It was good to meet you, Karen. I will see you tomorrow for breakfast.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't really eat, right? Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, just say yes.
Yes,
God. Someone invited you to dine with them.
listen, you got real polite.
Well, you haven't seen her eat, so.
All right, so Rose leaves you to head over to Stony Hill Inn, and what would you like to do together, Riot and Karen?
I mean, do you want to show me around, or well, drink? What?
Riot reaches for an invisible mug. Yeah, I could show you around this place. There's it's kind of late, so the party just ended.
Oh, good. I don't really want to meet any more people. I just.
All right. We can go to the Sleeping Giant.
Is that like a basement or something? Like a.
You want to go back to a dungeon after living in one for so many years?
Yeah. Okay, you put it that way.
It's like smell the air. Like the dew is just settling on the grass.
Yeah. All right. Sleeping Giant.
All right, let's go. So we'll head over there.
So you head over to
Or
the sleep.
is it open?
It is not. You find that it is not open because Krista was at the grand opening.
Is there like a fake-looking rock on the ground, or like a piece of like dire wolf poop that maybe has like a little latch?
Can
that
we
I can...
like let ourselves in?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking for a fake key holder.
She doesn't have one. You suspect that Krista is like high security after the sleeping giant had all the Red Brand ruffians go through
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I can break in.
Yeah, we can, but like I kind of like know her. I don't want to like.
More people you know, okay?
I don't want to spend all my money like giving her. Let's go check her on the back.
Okay.
Can we check her on the back?
Sure. Do you want to roll let's say an investigation check?
The first roll of this. Yes, I do.
Break into a bar.
It's really.
That you spent your whole season 1 trying to be friends with the owner.
3.
So we'll sit outside then. That's probably our best bet now.
Yeah, you look around and it looks like it's sealed. It's airtight.
Yeah, let's just.
You said smell the air. This is outside. It's great. I just want to talk.
All right. Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
sis.
yeah.
So, what are you doing here?
Well, like when I got thrown up north, I started walking down back to Daggerford to find you and to find Emre and Fatima.
So you got thrown north of Daggerford?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember anything?
No. I remember the Wizard's Mage Zerker, aka Dad. Figure out Zerker. Let's call him Zerker. He was practicing some new spell, and I clearly didn't go well, and I'm hoping he died, but not that you died, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I got thrown east and just started making my way back to Daggerford. I figured you'd still be there.
You got thrown east?
Like,
Do you think maybe Fatima got thrown west into the water? That seems like a good place for merfolk.
oh, that would be ideal.
Ideal, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Emery maybe south. Yeah.
I don't know.
maybe.
There's a Yanti, temple around here, so I was thinking maybe...
the Yanti Pit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. It was the only clue I had. So I started making my way north a little bit, up here near Phandalin, and that's when I ran into you. I had
So
no
you're,
idea.
so you're an
I'd be here.
investigator now, huh? Now it's changed. Look at you.
I
Little
mean,
Harry the spy over there.
I don't understand that either, but Phandalin's real weird. I don't know if I'm gonna stay here much longer, but yeah, it's the only thing I heard. Yanti, I latched onto it and I just came here.
No.
Did you find anything?
No, just a bunch of like really, really unthankful villagers that had been turned into Yanti and then turned back.
Sounds cool.
I mean, yeah, I thought it was cool, but
Yeah.
they didn't seem to appreciate it, nor did they. Anyway, that's not the point. I didn't find any real Yanti-ish. So I was gonna go and like put up a note maybe just for him to let him know where I'm going.
All right.
Where we're going, maybe?
I mean, your quest is my quest. We're looking for
yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah. And then they do like a secret handshake that's all coordinated.
Super cool.
But yeah, but it'd make way too much noise. You know, so.
We would do it.
Describe it in intimate detail.
Do you have a tail in your wood elf form?
No.
Probably not. Yeah, okay.
You wanted to involve the tails.
I wanted
yeah.
to do like a
I
super
can
tail
use 1
slip.
foot. It can be like a house party
Okay, yeah.
thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what it was. People know. People get it.
Now it's
Yeah.
canon.
Yeah.
All right, so Riot, you lead Karen down the same path you took to Old Alwell when you were saving when you went off to save Master Amaro, and you walked to the quarry.
Took so much less time. That's crazy.
No bird watching or anything.
No,
Yeah.
no
Wow,
weird
it's so fast.
Yeah, you walk. It's only lit by moon, but neither of you are really bothered about it because you both have dark vision.
Isn't that nice?
And as you walk, there is a very weird sound in the dark, like a prolonged caw.
Was that, I'm sorry, did you have like beans for dinner or something?
No, there's something out here.
All right. Instantly go back to back. Full 360, like we're scanning.
All right. I want you to do a nature check for me.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, just go with that. Yep.
You recall Sildar had mentioned a yellow-tailed bushwick that was native to these parts.
Ooh, sorry.
Those were all fake birds, but no one actually saw. We were just, okay.
Not confirmed.
Yeah.
Unconfirmed.
That was once.
Yeah, that's true, and never again.
Never again.
Oh, I think it's just the yellow-tailed bushwick a dad taught me about. He was a sword for hire. He was a cool guy.
How long have we been apart? You're like a different person.
I mean, I'm not a person, I'm a tiefling, so first off.
All
You're
right.
acting like a human, that's for sure. Identifying birds.
I mean, yeah.
That's my gig.
So you know there's... So I know what the good eatins is, you know?
Hey, yeah.
Like I got
alright.
we got a monster snake over here last time. Oh, the best jerky
Yeah,
I've ever
jerky,
made.
yeah. Did you hang it on your bag?
Rogue. Yes. How'd you? Of course,
It's the
that's
best, it's the best way.
Yeah. Gotta cook it with the sun.
Yeah. Oh, sis, I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. We do a behind. Well, we can hug in the front.
We're so
360
back
behind. Yeah.
for this bird.
And then it sort of star fades away. And then we see Rose. Rose, back in Phandalin. You make your way back to your lodging at Stony Hill Inn. It is a familiar sight to you by now.
Oh, yes.
Roadhouse of fieldstone, rough-hewn timbers. And you head up to your room to repack your bags with the gifts you received tonight. And in doing so, you have the opportunity to lay out your stone collection. Would you like to tell us about the stones you've got so far?
Yes. I've got this horrifying yet fairly useful nightmare stone.
What did you use that for in the last season?
I went through walls.
And
And
More importantly,
snakes.
And large snakes.
you know, the normal kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yay, snake doing. No. There's still more to be learned about that one. This dreamstone, I still haven't quite figured out what it does. And frankly, I'm a little scared considering that just randomly let me go through walls. I don't know what this will randomly let me do.
let things go through you. Sorry.
I'm here.
I've always heard
A thought in the back of Rose's head is like,
It's for ghosts.
yeah. Consider that. A pet little hubbub who was a nice little. We met this frog. But I think we only get three magical messages with this guy, and then the hags and their silly, scary sending stone, which thankfully is still very quiet and hasn't said anything to me. So we're just gonna.
How did you get that stone?
I did not get it by not making a deal with hags. No, not at all. Not at all. It's totally fine. We're just gonna hide that one. The other dame doesn't need to know that I have it. Hubbub will hide it for me.
It's like a cool little skull, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Very, very wee.
Yeah.
And then my new cherished possession, the rock that the kobolds gave me, which kind of like a normal little river rock. Actually, possibly even petrified wood, now that I'm looking at it more closely.
Big fans of petrified things here.
Yeah.
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 right in.
Yeah.
Did you want to attune yourself to the stone to find out its properties?
I would. I would like to take a break.
Magic.
Are we allowed to watch this? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know how to attune, so I'm just going to warm it in my
I think
hand.
there's a dance involved,
Yep,
or
yep,
maybe some kind of
definitely.
karaoke.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's like the like tree pose or
Performance.
something.
Playing a set of spoons too. I think.
Right.
Mitt.
Handstand.
Handstand,
I have to
crow
I have to
pose.
do a handstand against the wall, and I have to hold it in my feet. And
And she'll demonstrate now.
Yeah, so Rose is attempting to do all these like yogic poses while holding the stone and thinking about it. And eventually, after a short period of time, you figure that this is a stone of good luck, also known as a luck stone. And while this polished rock is on your person, you gain a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
yes.
So
Yay, I might not trip.
less likelihood of face planting, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So as you pack up the rest of your things, you actually notice also there's a glob of melted candy on the bottom of your sack. Can you roll an intelligence check?
I get a +1 to abilities checks, right?
Suddenly.
7.
How much is it? What would a tasting fall under? Proficiencies.
So you just
Yeah, survival medicine.
you just have this sense of vague deja vu, and try though you might, any details escape your recollection, like grains of sand tumbling through your fingertips.
It's familiar.
That sounds very familiar.
Not to me.
I mean,
to
no,
someone
no.
else.
It must have been must have been stuck to the bottom of something. Probably the kobolds. Like, I don't know.
Candy holes.
Yeah.
All right, so Rose, you go to sleep. Riot, I assume you're going to bring Karen up to the loft and go to sleep.
Let's check out your digs.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. It's got a lot of hay.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a little guy that like comes and like brings water and snacks, snacky dees.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
All right.
he's a good guy.
Why are you even leaving here?
Well, 'cause I wanted to find you guys.
Oh, yeah. That's right. No, yeah. No, that's fine. That makes sense. I just start snacks.
All right, so you have a very restful sleep. In the morning, Rose, you can check out from Stony Hill Inn, settle up.
I've also taken time to attach these 3 to my staff of adornment.
Which ones?
The Nightmare Stone, the Dream Stone, and the Stone of Good Fortune.
Awesome. All right, downstairs at the front desk, you find a care package addressed to both you and Riot.
Ooh.
It is a small canvas sack, emblazoned with a logo featuring Davor Bannock's face and the words Bannock Brothers Bakery.
I'm just gonna
You can feel the heat radiating off of
I'm
it.
just gonna have to investigate the inside of this sack.
How fast are we walking?
There's something in there. Yeah.
Ooh.
I got a 19 on athletics, so
If Riot was like eager to get over to Rose, then she's swinging open the door.
Do I see Riot coming?
Yeah, as you're like
Riot,
smelling the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, Karen's nose smelled it.
Ooh, yeah.
From
we were like,
afar,
we were like
yeah.
hoofing it.
So you the top layer is it's all fresh baked goods that include chet sticks, and ginger chet rolls. Below that, though, is most of the bag is filled with hardtack and saw bread for traveling rations. So you'll
How
be set
practical.
for a little while.
Cheese?
There,
cheese?
well, the chet
cheese?
sticks,
Chet sticks have
chet
cheese. Okay.
sticks have cheese, yeah.
Looking a gift gnome in the mouth.
Monk should not be picky.
Has been eating this the whole time? This is what you've been eating?
Yeah, I mean, I gained like 10 pounds. Maybe it's the cameras.
You look great.
I know I do. Thank you. I don't know. Sorry, we talk weird sometimes.
It's okay.
All right.
I've spent the last number of weeks,
Yeah.
months.
Months?
Time.
Time?
He's not on our
About
side.
a month. About a month. Yeah.
So, have you paid up?
Yep.
You ready to hit the road?
Yes.
Where are we going?
To Daggerbird. Up the- I mean, south, yeah. I mean, I'm still heading there because I figured maybe.
Yeah. No, that's perfect.
Well-
That's, yeah, let's do it.
And did you want to head south to see the other NPCs that you didn't see?
I would like to say bye to Butt before we leave.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you have to go
Absolutely.
through halfway and see, probably see Lita on the way.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah.
Keep it cool. All right.
You can't see me blush because it's red already, so.
Oh, don't you think I know by now?
Wait, what? Why aren't we just going straight south? Why do we have to go through the crooked forest? I don't understand. What's in halfway?
A friend?
Couple of friends.
2 friends.
Yeah. You know what? You'll see when we get there.
Okay. Guess it's
All right.
worth a slight detour. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yep. Come on.
You said you wanted to,
Yeah.
see what I've been up to.
Yeah, that was to kill time while your friend was packing or whatever.
Just because I had to refold my clothing to reduce the amount of wrinkles and keep the sewing notions contained within the bag so they don't fall out.
Don't get.
And-
You're saying words and I don't get them. I'm sorry.
You'll appreciate me if one of your clothing items tears.
I mean,
I
she kind of
kinda
chews
love-
through them
I kinda
herself.
love that,
Yeah. She calls it hair
Okay.
conditioning. Some of her, her fur sticks out, but
All right, so you head south to halfway. You have been this way a few times now. The hamlet is bordered by a lake to the west, a crooked forest to the east. Riot, as you're all walking down through halfway, I want you to roll an intelligence check.
ten even.
All right, you suddenly have this urge to veer off the path here.
Hold on, guys. I think there's something out here on one side of the path. I'm not really sure which side.
To the west.
To the west.
Did you see a green bushwick?
Oh man, we gotta tell Sildar what we. Anyway, yeah. No, I think I need to. I think nature's calling me. Is that okay? You know what? You're on the boat road anyway, right? You don't care.
Yeah, whatever you need. Come on.
All right.
Sure.
So we.
All right,
We
so
stop? We're stopping.
Yeah.
Super suspicious, sis, but
so you head west where you know on the map is Swallow Lake. You make your way to this very picturesque lake, but as the crisp air begins to take hold of late summer, there are no signs of activity here. All the same, you distinctly remember being here at some point and seeing children's toys, craft supplies, a brush and mirror, swimsuits laid out to dry, and a picnic basket with a black ribbon tied to the handle. And in the back of your mind, you hear the voice of Sildar Hallwinter's daughter, Winter, say, "No, that's mine." And then the memory just sort of fades away.
I think I've been here before. I think I've done something here before. She kind of relays that information.
Did you go swimming?
yeah, skinny dipping. You would.
Not in front of Rose. She was like questions about how tieflings work, I don't know.
I thought I was being subtle.
I just feel really weird. I don't know. I heard Winter's voice.
Are you sure? Was it the wind?
I mean, it could have been. I don't know. Maybe it's the city not wanting to let us go.
Or you're not wanting to say goodbye to our friends?
True, but we have missions.
We do.
Multiple missions.
Oh, they do
Yeah.
keep stockpiling.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you want to head back on the path?
Yeah.
All right.
Probably just take a couple strands of grass from the bag.
Rose
Right.
might be nibbling on a chet stick.
We'll allow it.
We're taking a break, right?
Actually, yeah. Hand Karen one.
Am I gonna?
You're gonna like it.
You're gonna love it.
All right.
What dog dog-like creature has ever said no to cheese and bread.
Oh no, she's gonna be gassy. Here to Daggerford.
Listen, I'm not a dog right now. Come on.
We'll stop dogging you.
All right. Eventually, you arrive in halfway, and you head toward the one and only public accessible building in this little hamlet.
The only one we've ever been in.
Yes. Oh, what was that?
Sorry, weird.
It's the sound of us discovering this is a building and going through the door.
Maybe theme song for halfway.
Did we just level up?
Yep.
So soon.
Maybe will
Hey,
we
Random
ever
Tuesday.
level up? I don't know.
En route to the building, you pass what looks like a birdhouse on a short post, only it has this like little glass door and a shelf on the inside.
Oh. Want to knock on it?
There's no, it's just a glass, like you can actually see on,
Oh.
and on closer inspection.
So you just earthquake
Yeah, just
it.
like-
Sorry, I like use your finger.
Oh,
Also, just like look inside. I don't know. Can I knock it down?
When you look inside, you see that there's a copy of Volo's Guide to Monsters. And then there's a little message on the inside that says, welcome to the new little library in Halfway.
oh. There's a library in Halfway.
With
I really
one
hope
book.
there was more than just this book. But that's okay. This is a good start. It's a good start.
Is it a signed copy? Because we could sell it for, pretty good coin.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe we should tear out the pages that would cause the most non-experienced adventurer deaths.
Why would you do
So
that? That
the
sounds awesome.
entire book, like, we'll just leave the
We
shell
can leave the intro and the conclusion. And then maybe take it out.
and the notes to Volo's mom. And then okay.
No,
Was
no,
there-
we'll leave the book alone.
All right.
I, s-
What?
I just signed like monsters were here. And it-
And a monk.
Karen, you want to put your little paw print in there?
Yeah, it's a hand. Remember, but
No, it's
sure.
just as funny as what.
All right, so you after doing that, you wind up in front of the Cumbute Inn, and you find the front door closed, and there is a note pinned to the door that says, "Closed for a spell, trouble afoot in the crooked forest, back in due time, ta," and it's signed Mayor Lita Rollings.
Show is mayor. She's got like 8 jobs. She's
Yes.
the library. She owns the inn. She's the caterer.
Constabulary.
Constabulary. She's a muse to some people.
Wait, why do you... Wait, Rose, why does she look like that? What's that face she's making? What is that?
That's just a face she makes when Lita is around or she thinks about Lita. The first time Lita spoke, Riot flapped her wings.
Whoa, that this sounds serious. Who is this Lita?
Huh? Oh, Lita, is she here? The note said she was in the forest, so we should go.
2 for 1. We could see Bud and Lita. And does she mean close for a spell like there was a spell put on us?
I prefer the
Or-
funny version, yeah, than the literal.
Because I have concerns.
Does anyone have detect magic?
Nope.
Not this group.
I can.
It's not yet.
Does a torchlight reveal anything?
Do we see like a spinning wheel anywhere? Like,
Poisoned apple.
yeah, oh yeah.
So Riot, this would explain why she wasn't at the garden party.
Does it? Does it explain? It gives a clue.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Like, go look for her.
Wait, how do we get to the Crooked Forest? Don't we normally go through her?
There's an
Trapdoor.
entrance in the back.
Oh, that's
Halfway
right.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always been dark. That's why I couldn't never tell if it was inside the basement or
Rose
around the
has
back.
hit her head so many times in the tunnel that she can't remember how to get there.
That's for half the trip, yeah.
I have, yeah.
Very hazy. This part of town is super hazy.
I remember the opening door to the inn, and like the middle of the forest
Yes.
between.
And the cheese in
cheese.
between.
Oh, God,
yes.
Oh, you got that same look in your face, like the Lita thing.
It's pretty bewitching, I'm not gonna lie.
Guys are very.
Also, cheese is delicious.
She gave us cheese, so...
All right, so you...
So we reveal all of her secrets to her.
Snacks?
Could you... Well, yeah, snacks.
Sorry.
Can you... Do you eat cheese? I'm wondering now if you're like...
Yeah. What?
Yeah? You don't
Yeah.
have like a dairy problem
Is
or...
it food? I'm not a dog right now.
No, I'm just talking about in general. I'm just trying to be conscious of your needs and your wants.
I eat anything. I love anything.
Yes.
Snacks.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
if
me
you
too.
did have dietary restrictions, maybe they sent us some gluten-free.
More words. I don't. She says a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
You've been hanging around this one for weeks.
Yeah.
Months.
She's a riot.
Time.
Technically, you're right.
I know.
But
More puns.
All right, we walk around the back and
Yep.
all right,
open
so
up
yep, you
the pterodactyl mouth and get in.
We're suddenly in the
there
Flintstones
is
set.
there is the well behind the tavern, and you easily find the trapdoor that you've been through like so many times now.
We're like marking like 6 on it.
But opening it, it reveals the winding staircase that leads into darkness. But there's another new sign that reads "Keep Out" with an exclamation point on it.
Is it in common?
Yes, and you recognize
Is
Lita's.
it written in blood?
No, you recognize it as Lita's handwriting.
Oh.
So it matches the
leading
letter that was on the door.
Specific leading question.
Just trying not to roll because apparently it's like, oh no.
So let's go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Signs like that have my name written all over.
yeah.
So you two know that this is the hidden path that leads to the secret entrance to the Crooked Forest. And Rose, you also know that it is unlit.
I would like to turn on my torch, please.
All right. And how do you do that?
I use my elemental abilities to turn on a torch. Just poof, fire.
All right.
She's pretty useful. I'll give you that. Not that we needed it, but pretty cool.
Usually when we're heading into the Crooked Forest, you tell me what your marching order is.
I'll go first since, yeah.
Last.
Yeah.
I'll go in the middle. My torch.
Okay. So you head down the path as usual. It's well lit for Rose, so she doesn't need to make a dexterity saving throw. And you eventually emerge on the other side, where a trapdoor opens up to a forest. And as you know, the Crooked Forest has earned its name as the trees here are bent and densely packed, making the path difficult to navigate.
Also, I'm pretty sure this path changed
Yes.
on us
Yeah.
the last time we were here.
It pretty much changes every time you appear.
Nice.
You have, however, been through here several times before and earned the respect of a sapling tree ant named Bud, who has helped you out. And whenever you need, it seems like this forest seems to guide you where you need to go.
Awesome. Thanks, Bud.
So I'm assuming you're just going to follow where the forest is leading you?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Nothing ever has gone wrong by following where the forest leads us. That seems totally safe.
What color are the fairy lights again? Red and like flashing? No.
Rose, you occasionally get snagged as tree branches reach down to pat you on the shoulders.
Oh.
Hi. Eventually, you find yourself in the clearing where all of this began. It was your very first fight with the twig and needle blights, in which you rescued Bud and his animated guardian, who's a large maple named Rod. But as you emerge from the trail, you discover that Bud is missing.
Is he?
But Rod is there.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
What?
So I can cry? Awesome.
All right, so we are going to take a 10-minute break, and I'm trying to figure out how to...
I think the cursor, make it go to the right. Keep scrolling to the right.
And I will cast a spell to help Kat's hands.
Keep going. Keep going. To the right. To the right.
To the right.
Oh, there we go.
To the left, to the
Oh, wait.
left.
This is right. That's the left. This is why Rose has trouble in the forests.
And she can't dance.
She's in our direction.
We're gonna work on that. I really hope we can get you to dance on this.
All right.
This is normally a podcast. There's normally no dancing involved.
You don't know that?
I don't know.
I mean,
Dance cast?
there's
Yeah.
no judgment of my dancing involved.
Could be silent judgment, right? We just
All right, I'm going to read a couple of the donors here. So we've got
Do you need these?
William _ TW, who says, "Hello, new friends. Welcome. Thanks for sharing your adventure here with us." And B Phantom says, "All y'all are wonderful." Aww.
So are you too.
I think BP Phantom also knows Sapling too, based on the chat.
Yes.
Little blood.
All right, so we will be back in about
8 minutes?
8 minutes. Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, welcome back to D20 Dames.
Where's Bud?
Before we start off, though, we need to talk about the fact that we have a giveaway going on. If you follow us on Twitter and tweet out the hashtag D20 Dames S2 for season 2, you'll be entered to win this beautiful mug, and along with some stickers and some artwork from Jen. So please do that. All right, we left off with Bud missing.
Where's Bud?
Who's Bud?
He's this adorable little tree.
He can't move. So Riot's on the ground. Is there like dirt? Has he been uprooted? Was he cut in half?
From what you can tell, it just looks like, there's no evidence of Bud being there.
Like ever?
It seems like there might have been a plant there at some point. So, but there's no like roots or evidence of Bud being there.
Okay, so you had an imaginary tree friend. Yeah, tell me more. Sounds cool. I'm into it.
Did a squirrel get him? One time squirrels pulled the plants out of my parents' farm. Actually, it might have been rabbits. And maybe a cow.
Ooh, we should talk about this over drinks. Therapy. But no, really, where is Bud? Rod? Hello? Did you see anything? Is he awake? Is he alive?
Is Rod actually here?
Yeah. Rod is there. He is a very large maple.
I might be
just
knocking on his bark.
Knocking on his face?
Oh, so rude.
No.
So rude.
It's more like his side.
That's not for you to decide, but okay.
You hear a very long, slow, heavy sigh. Howdy, y'all.
Hi.
It's been a long time since you was all here, hasn't it?
Fair amount of time.
You're looking very well compared to the last time we saw you on fire and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you know where your second in command went?
His eyes sort of look over at the empty spot where Bud was, and his bows sort of like shiver in an up and down sort of fashion.
His what? Oh, bows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your bowels?
Tree bowels. Sorry. A quiver with sap.
Oh, you were in a dungeon for too long. So he very slowly, in common, tells you that I was deep in thought one night, some time ago, when I felt frost on my leaves.
Frost. It's
Ain't
summer?
time for that.
Summer.
Yeah.
Right, whips out her investigation notebook and starts writing down frost.
Yeah, and he's speaking slowly enough that you can get like verbatim.
You have time to go back and
Yeah.
add some flourish to the
Long-
first
long
letter of
hand.
every sentence.
Diagrams. He tells you
Bullet journaling.
flock of raucous birds disturb me. Look down. Bud, he was gone. But in his place was I reckon it was one of these birds. Left a single black feather in his place.
You know about birds. What can you tell us?
It sounds
Bird person.
sounds like a certain kind of bird. Kind of like a raven, don't you think, Rose?
Yeah. Those definitely call more than once.
Yeah. I just meant like the single feather calling card, sort of like could be like a Raven Queen.
Is that a crow? Raven with a crown?
A corvid, no.
Don't know about no queens round here, but there were 2 more humanoids come through here recently.
What'd they look like? Oh man, pants, dress. I just start naming, like, right? Starts naming
Multiple
things.
choice, maybe multiple choice.
One squishy thing.
Human, okay.
Look lean. Skin, color of bark. Brown, curly, curly hair.
You okay? Do you need us to water you? Because I've got to pee. So.
No.
The other one wore hood, cape, moved like one with years.
All right.
Y'all reckon you can find Bud?
I mean, you gave us so much to go on. I think we can.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Definitely. Do you remember approximate time? Like how many days ago or time of day?
Time's a funny thing for a trio.
You know what? I rescind my question. And that's all. Flips the cover closed. That way, thank you. Was not one of our friends. We just saved him. We just saved him.
Okay.
That's why it seems like we've been here for months. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I have one human and one that has it's got the moves like Jagger. No, moves like Earth. Okay. Who wrote that?
No one's taking responsibility. Just you.
Okay. We'll keep moving forward.
All right.
Is there an obvious path?
Funny you should say that because the Crooked Forest, it starts to rustle around you at that point, and a whole bunch of ravens take flight, and Rod's eyes kind of look up to the sky, and he says, "There's a trouble a-brewing yonder." And then a path opens up for you.
You know, I had a really good cider called Trouble once, so if that's what he's talking about, like, it's gonna be a good time.
Yes. Is this yonder, east yonder, west yonder, north, south yonder?
We need some
South would be
exact
really nice. South.
3 clicks east.
The path opens up for you. Like, directionally, it's
Yeah.
really difficult to tell in the
And when
forest
all the
here.
ravens left, it wasn't like then all the trees were gone, right? Since they've been, there's at least a 1-to-1 replacement.
Well, no, it's feather to tree, so.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The frost part is gone, right? It was just for that day or moment or whatever. It's
Yeah.
just normal now here.
Yeah.
It's important to be able to see the feathers for the trees.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. You guys.
Oh man, it was so close, bros. I'm so proud of you.
I'm learning your crazy Sword Coast idioms.
Yes. Idioms. Yes. Not. Yeah. Could have been hit that last consonant earlier. For me, not. It was an insult to me. I liked it.
Thanks.
All right.
Path?
Let's go.
Path.
Yeah, this is your idea. Let's go.
All right.
Rod, we'll find Bud.
Thanks, y'all.
Slow down, Rod. You don't want to hurt yourself.
So you walk down the path for a little bit, and the trees are sort of providing this canopy against the cacophony of ravens that are rustling, and they seem like they're trying to get through.
Oh, so they didn't just like take off and leave. They're like, it's like a raven cyclone we're walking through, or like at the aquarium, like a shark tunnel.
Except that you're protected by the trees.
It's like
right
an
now.
umbrella.
Oh,
It's
for
like
now.
a Hitchcock movie, but we
Yeah.
have protection.
Are there leavings getting through though? Okay, good.
As if you care.
It's important.
Let's talk about food.
Hood
What are
up,
you talking
hood
about?
down.
Yeah.
I don't have a hood, so hood up, hood down.
Come prepared. We're
Rose doesn't
adventuring.
want any of that in her eye because then she'll be at disadvantage again.
Thank you.
I was just wondering, like if part of them could come through.
It doesn't seem like that for now.
Okay.
I would like you all to make a wisdom perception check.
Okay, I feel good about Yeah.
15.
18.
19.
Oh, we so good.
Wait, I get bonus, right? 20.
Oh, dang.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So you all notice move.
Yep. Disadvantage now.
Hubris got her elbow.
Amazing.
This is why you don't dance.
This is why I don't dance. This is why I specifically don't dance, because then you'll have to edit out Kong.
Much appreciated.
So you all notice on the sides of the path that there are 2 humanoids. And I need you all
We came in peace.
to tell me what you want to do next.
Put our hands in the air.
Sway them like we just don't care.
Yeah.
So they're one on each side of the path.
How far
Have you seen
ahead?
all- Yeah.
About probably 20 feet ahead.
Have they seen
Could I
us?
send a
They have not seen you.
Would you like to send a frog message ahead as a frog message?
That's it's pretty good, but like, don't you want to save that to send a message to someone that?
That you like and care about and know.
Ooh, yeah, romantic over here.
Hey, I learned from you, apparently.
It's up to you. It's your. I don't want to. You only
make
got
a
like
good
3
point.
charges,
No,
right?
this is our frog messenger. So
Communal
I'll
frog.
hold on.
I've also got my circlet of blasting that I put on this necklace. So let me know if you want me to just blast them. I don't even wait.
These could be the people you're looking for.
Do they look like our siblings? No, they
No,
don't look
not
like a tree.
those people, the tree people.
Because they're humans. They're not trees. I know we were homeschooled, but I am
Did you
worried.
take notes over there?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, do you wanna like go flank, like go on the sides?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna stealth over.
Yeah.
Stealth over through the brambles.
All right.
Make never gone wrong ever.
We're all moving?
Make a
What am I
stealth
saying?
check.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you want to go and like distract them and talk to them with your natural charisma.
Oh, yeah.
Just go whistling down the path.
Do we get advantage on this?
13.
You're so clever.
It's-
13.
it's a
I also
group.
got a 13.
Group.
I think.
Great.
Well, it depends on which side of the. Like, if you're splitting up, it's
9.
Rose with me.
Karen. You're on your own.
Cheating. Yeah.
What did
At
you
the
roll?
last minute,
13.
Riot just grabs Rose by her collar and yoinks. on
Yeah,
the side of the
exactly.
tree.
Just sees you're a little too heavy-footed.
All right.
Sounded like a cartoon.
So you sneak on over, and about 10 feet away, Rose, you step on a twig and it cracks. And now I need you all to roll for initiative.
10. Oh. Nope, 12.
21.
Hope you're ready.
Now you roll. 16.
Oh, hold on. All right, so Rose, you got 16. Riot, you got
Oh, wait.
21.
1. Karen.
Y'all ready for some combat, maybe?
Karen, what
Yeah.
did you get?
12.
12.
Are you going as Wolf or Karen?
Karen. Wood elf extraordinaire.
Woot.
Oh.
You even see my hand axe?
I mean, oh, it's not. Did you clean it, or is it still like last kill?
Yeah, last kill. You
What
know.
was it?
Yeah.
Hey, let me get a whiff.
It's just dinner.
Oh, you didn't trust the chef to do it. Give you the right cut.
Your fancy farm loft food.
All right, so
Cooking.
Cooking pots, pans.
Rose and Riot, I'm going to say that you went to the right, and Karen, you were to the left.
Does make sense. Ours went right. K went left. Yeah. KL. Sure.
Mnemonic
Almost
device
a
for
radio station call sign. Yeah.
KLF.
Caleb.
All right. So what you see, what all of you see on each side of the path, are these really ashen-skinned elves dressed in black,
Okay.
and they're not surprised any longer. But Riot, you get to go first.
right, Riot's got Hollow's Edge, her beautiful bow, out. Just an arrow pointed at the ground. Hey, what's up? She calls out to them.
The one on your side just sort of looks over at you and crouches down and says, "Get out of these woods."
Or, that's like not a full sentence.
Or you'll regret it.
Oh.
You'll make a terrible enemy.
Yeah. Of the woods? I don't think so. This is my home, baby.
Something far more powerful than the woods.
Do you guys need help?
Oh, I think we can take care of you.
I don't think so. We're just gonna talk at each other.
Is this what you do now? You just talk to him? Jeez.
I'm trying to see.
That's a nice bow, by the way.
It's not as.
No, I know. We'll talk later.
You're the bow you made me.
I know.
I can find it. Okay. That's fine. Oh, God. Domestics, right? Am I right? Do they have any weapons out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, by the way, their
yeah,
hands
huge
are
ones.
knives. Yeah.
They are weapons.
Yeah, they are, yeah. I've got
At a
blade
convention,
feet.
they have to get their entire body has to be peace bonded.
Yeah.
They're like mummies.
On one side, on your side, there's a longbow, and on your side, there's a short sword.
Is it longbow and a short sword?
Short sword. Yeah.
Okay. Riot's going to aim at the longbow in the elf's hand and to actually try to, like, cut the string.
All right.
Simple. An easy shot.
Sure.
Layup.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Oh, what?
Roll
Are you
your-
learning new sports without me?
Roll your attack.
Hold on. I have so many. Plus an extra 2. So I'm just
Modifiers you're adding.
Oh, because that's my archery's my thing. Plus math is not. 18.
An 18, the arrow flies through the air. You are aiming for the string. It doesn't hit the string, but it hits the archer. So
Gee.
Like in the heart? I mean,
roll your damage.
ooh. Isn't Karen really excited about this right now?
I really don't know what's going on right now, so.
Oh, God. Oh, wait, wrong one. Sorry. I got so excited.
17 damage.
6 damage, piercing.
All right.
Okay, so these aren't friendlies.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Shot through the heart, and I'm to blame. I was trying to do something cool.
All right. So the arrow flies by and sticks into the ribs of the archer, and the archer obviously is in a lot of pain. Looks over at you and then just stares back at Karen and aims the bow over at Karen.
Thanks, sis.
Rose, it's your
I
turn.
mean, he's gonna.
I would like to dash across and tackle Karen so that doesn't get hit by the arrow.
Okay.
Ow.
I'm helping.
Great
Important to
friend.
my friend.
Yeah, great friend, Riot.
Hey, no dogpiling without me right now. Also, come on, guys.
Are you gonna attempt to resist this at any?
If she sees it coming, yes. But if she doesn't see it coming, I
All right. Make me a perception check.
That's a 1, baby.
Or
a
hug
3,
you
a 1 or a 3,
and pull you down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a natural.
yeah.
It's like you don't lose an eye on your way down. Okay.
Yeah, you were surprised that the marksman got hit and then turned her attention towards you.
Yeah, I was at the ready.
And then all of a sudden Rose is like,
I love that visual so much. Just out of frame, just
Excuse me.
and I don't know how strong Karen is. Probably pretty strong. But there's probably a grapple going on.
Cool. And then there was one.
Karen, it is your turn.
Do I have to deal with Rose being...
We'll just say no, because I get a bonus action because of my unarmed. We'll call that my unarmed attack.
Okay.
Unarmored attack, and I'll just
give me an arm up.
I'll roll off.
She's not trying to pin you down.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get you out of the way.
Here, I guess Karen will stand up now.
Well, that's like half your move. You should just do something from the knee.
Just like knee over. I'm picking up like this is a deck. So we're hurting them. I get that's. I just don't want to do anything. I don't know these people. Like
Neither do we.
Okay. And she'll just grab her hand axe and go to chop down Bow Elf.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of just knocking people out and searching their pockets, so...
Just shouting that across the way. Just knock him out.
Yeah, just knock him out.
I mean, I'm new here. This is weird, but 16 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
And 6 slashing damage.
All right, so you slash out, and where do you slash?
Well, I'm gonna assume she's a little disoriented, so it's kind of a blind swinging.
Oh, okay.
But possibly right where the arrow just went to the rib
Yeah.
side. So.
Hammer it in a little bit more.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just the blunt end.
Yeah. So you slice in to the ribs and extend the wound further, and this elf is not looking good at all.
They're squishy.
And
Yeah.
and the second scout, elf, sees what's going on and takes off down the path. And at that point, a swarm of ravens gets through and attacks you, Riot.
Right, try to start doing the like winged person handshake, like hey, like I got wings, you got wings, like oh.
So they come down and they swoop at you. I got a 10, so that doesn't hit your AC. So it's just like this swarm of black feathers that comes down at you, but your wings sort of flap out at them. And they're unable to actually attack you.
Yeah. Is it windy in here, guys? Like I'm feeling like just a little like fresher or something. Or you see like
Looks
8
like
million-
Winter's backyard when she was
Yeah.
dying feathers.
8 million
Right.
beady eyes.
It's your turn, Riot.
Man, well, there's no way I'm gonna be able to attack. Would I be attacking them as one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll pull out, switch my longbow for my glaive,
Okay.
and then just flap up with my wings and swipe at the same time.
Sure.
And just like a helicopter. A what? A thopter.
Yes. All right, roll your attack.
I guess I could have hit one of them in the face, but that doesn't seem right. Yes. 17.
That hits.
For 3.
So you get
Who likes raven feet?
you swing and you hit a few of them. Some of them go down.
I'll
but
start the fire.
There's still quite a lot
Yeah.
in the cluster.
And they're not
is
like
there?
spelling anything, are they? Like, help. Okay, all right.
Rose, what would you like to do?
Ooh, take a very, very deep breath.
So that.
Just gonna dance again, watch out. No one's safe.
I rescue you once. See if it happens again.
Rescue.
I gather up my chi, key, no, my keys, one of them, gather my key, and direct it at the swarm of ravens, and just blast out a huge fist of unbroken air
Cool.
directly at them. And they have to make a strength saving throw.
So is the fist like an actual like fist shape? Like fist shape? Or
I
are you
imagine
giving
it's a
them-
very it's a very round, just wind, boof.
Yeah.
They got an 11.
Yeah, they had to get 12.
Oh, we can keep her. She's coming with us.
Rose just gave them the bird.
Yeah.
Even though she told me it was a fist. I'm changing
That's
history.
what you were lining up?
Yeah.
You jerk.
You guys couldn't see that one coming at
No,
like
and
a
I'm
slowed
so
passenger train.
Okay.
Can't trust you at all.
Gotta be one dad step ahead of me.
I'm not in dad costume.
No.
So that is 18 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
They are pushed farther away, and I possibly knocked prone. I don't know how that works with a flock of ravens. Clip their wings.
So basically, you blow apart the swarm of ravens. A whole bunch of them just rain down dead around Riot, and the few that are remaining sort of like just take off.
That's right.
And you can see a glimmer of respect in Karen's eye. Just a hint.
Riot starts like putting some of them in her bag.
Yeah.
Dinner tonight.
Karen
I'll
falls
take
asleep.
some of those feathers for decorative
Ooh, yeah.
adornment on my
Oh,
the
wait.
garments.
Are we still being attacked?
There's one more scout.
Just a little.
One scout.
I'll take care of it.
bleeding out. She's
Listen, you do combat, we'll RP over here.
You know, how about we just time?
Karen.
My turn.
Get him the answer
Another
questions.
I like that.
And we don't kill him.
hand axe.
Oh yeah, no, I got it. You guys, it's fine. Yep. Take care of this one. Keep
I
crafting
think
over
she's
there.
gonna kill it.
Woo! 23 to hit.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
Yes.
I yelled at her not to kill. So I feel like
What? I can't hear you. You're too far away.
I've got the rush of blood in my ears.
7 slashing.
All right. Describe how you finish off this.
So much for the good burial.
Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Information.
She can't hear anything
Yeah.
because she's in a blind, just
Uh-huh.
trying to cut it down. So,
Can Riot
to the neck, right to the neck.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right. And you cleave through the elf's throat, and the body just collapses on the side of the path.
Yeah.
Karen immediately goes down and starts to scavenge the body.
Okay.
Hey, first of all,
Wait,
those are
loot
my
the
pockets.
body or scavenge the body?
Well, she likes bones. This is a weird time to tell you, but she really likes bones. So she's
Hold on. We don't know if this guy was like under a spell, like.
Listen, come on. I'm a professional.
Or something. Professional's the word.
Dibs on any rocks he's carrying? Sure.
Is there anything?
You find a short sword, longbow, quiver of arrows.
She's throwing these things behind her.
Yeah, there's not really anything else really remarkable. The black leather armor is kind of cool, but the elf just has like long flowing white hair and looks very
She
deathly.
slashes some hair off.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
We need it for a spell.
Yeah.
And so can we see the direction the other elf ran in?
Yeah, it's
It's further up.
The
just
path-
sort of
the path
like,
continues.
The path
Yeah.
sort of continues and winds around.
Can we rob this guy's grave later and just find out what happened?
Oh yeah, there's really nothing here, so.
Yeah. So we take off after the other one.
All right.
And as we're running, Riot turns to Karen. Don't kill this one. We need information.
Sorry, I just.
No,
That's what I do.
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's okay. I think we killed in our first few
You
outings.
didn't save any crows or ravens or whatever for information, but whatever. Friend took care of that one.
You make a good point.
Let's go.
We're We're not running fast enough.
All right, so you run ahead and you just sort of catch sight of the other elf as that elf dodges into another clearing. And in that clearing ahead of you, you see two women facing off with more deathly looking elves. And the sky here is just black with ravens.
This is the coolest concert I've ever seen, you guys. Like,
All these elves are dressed in complete black. There is one elf who's got a shaved head, and we've got two more elves with long white hair. And one of the women you recognize as Lita Rawlings. She's an athletic woman in her mid-20s, but this time she's actually dressed in chainmail and wielding a longsword, and she's standing off against these elves. She does appear to be severely injured. The other one, well, let's have Jess describe what she looks like.
what?
New dame.
Little scoocheroo.
I anxiously await to hear what your name is so I can write it down next to Lita's name in my notes.
I need to hear how you know Lita. We go way back.
Pretend like I know you.
Oh, hi.
Welcome. Hello.
Hello. Who are you?
I'm Jess. My name is Jessica. I will be playing Lariah. She is an Earth Genasi druid with very stiff armor.
Designed that way, obviously.
Yeah,
It's a good bullet bra armor you got going on.
I actually wanted to sit like this.
This is why cosplayers never sit down.
She's got a soldier background, and she's over here fighting.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
To
the gang. Her name is Lariah. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm Riot. This is Rose. This is Karen. That's Lita.
Although you seem to know Lita, right? I mean,
No, we all know.
that's-
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know.
So they're on the same side.
Know her?
Hey, oh God, this is getting good.
All right, Lariah, can you roll initiative for me?
I sure can.
Sorry, we're
No.
laughing at someone in actual armor versus like our fabric. So we're like, oh,
I'm like, I'm in pajamas. You're in the, like a
I'm
robe.
basically in a blanket. So nice.
This is. I feel very comfortable. You can't tell, but I actually am very.
You could fall asleep in that.
Oh yeah, this is an absolute delight. Hello. 20.
Oh!
The first 20. That is a great way of coming into the game.
That's your first 20 ever on the show,
and it'll
ever.
be your
Yeah.
last 20.
That's it. We all get
It's
one.
true. Anyone who follows me on Twitter, I promise my dad didn't load these dice.
It was a great idea. I think your dad and I would be friends.
All right, so Lariah, you are in the middle of battle with what you know to be Shadar Kai. You have one Shadar Kai spy and two Shadar Kai scouts, and occasionally the ravens seem like they're going to break through their formation up in the sky. And Lita has been severely injured at this point, and these dames have showed up what seems like fortuitously.
I'll
What would
just
you like to do?
Uh,
pet my new lucky rock.
Hey,
You were
Well-
face
And
to
then
face.
hold
You
my
were
weapon.
face to face with one of the scouts.
what's one of the scouts? Okay. Is it my turn to attack right now?
It is.
All right. So first, Laura will turn to the newcomers and say, "Welcome to the fight."
We started it back there.
It's good to be here.
That was like the entryway.
Yeah. Welcome to the real fight.
This is the parlor.
Listen, we were in the foyer. I know you don't know what these words are, Karen, but
Nope.
It's like a Tressendor.
yeah, exactly. We spent a lot. It's like Loraya just like spirit mode.
She's over here just like waiting for the banter to stop. Like,
Oh, the banter never stops.
The Shadow
Welcome
Kai
to
are
the
just like,
conversation.
Can you guys please? Are the other? So there's one right in front of me. Are the other two like close by?
one just appeared in the clearing ahead of the dames, and then the other the spy is head to head with Lita.
Okay, so there are at least two within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, I mean you're like basically back to back with Lita.
Dope. Loria's gonna cast Ice Knife.
All right.
That seems useful.
Also, sorry. As soon as Riot sees Frost, she's wondering.
Let's see. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So the person Laura is facing off against will take 1d10 damage, and then both of them have to make a. Oh no, where is it? It's right here. They have to make a saving throw of some kind. There's literally like 2 sentences on this. I don't know why I can't find what saving throw they have to make.
My thing actually cut off one of my instructions, so.
I will.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Okay.
Ooh. Did I pull out my 10 in all of those? How do I have so many dice?
You need a 10?
I can't like. Oh no.
That does not
The
count.
armor save, yeah. That's what it's there for.
Oh, that was 5. Oh, my tenor is right there.
Yeah, let me just...
It's okay. I'll get that one back later.
1,000 dice.
That was a
All
threat.
right. So, where's the damage going?
She's just gonna throw this ice knife right in that
In the spine?
in this chest. Yeah, the 5 goes right to the chest.
Okay. And. All right. And then she needs to make a dex saving throw?
Yes, they both do. Anyone in a 5-foot radius. Any
Okay.
enemies in a 5-foot radius.
We're not yet in the 5-foot radius, right?
No. I hope not.
That's
So one
good.
got a 9, the scout got a 9, and the spy got a natural 20.
Wow.
22. So the spy saved, and the scout did not.
Then the scout takes 3 damage.
All right. So you got 2.
Welcome to the Dames.
I see looking Shadow Kai in front of you and Lita. All right, Riot, it is your turn.
All right. How far away is Loraya / the icy Shadow Kai?
You're looking at about 20 feet.
20 feet? All right. I manage that.
All right.
I go up and got my glaive out, and I'm just gonna, like, crouch to tongue, like
All right. Who are you attacking?
one of the icy,
Okay.
yeah, Shadow
The
Kai.
one on Lita or the one on Loraya?
The one on Lita. Yeah, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, sorry.
Good question.
Obviously.
Obvious question, but good question.
21.
Definitely hits.
Slicing them up nice. 4.
All right.
Oh, wait, I rolled the wrong one.
Okay.
4, yeah, 4, 5.
Tricky.
Sorry.
There we go.
Put it away.
Solved.
Yeah.
All right.
I have
so
to like physically partition my dice,
Yeah.
or I will take the wrong one.
So the spy is bleeding a little bit now, but still standing.
little bit?
Yeah, staring you down, staring Lita down.
I thought, oh, was I not coming from behind? On him?
The spy would have been
Sideways.
on the front side. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
The scout is who we were chasing behind.
Okay, yeah.
yeah. All right, Rose, it's your turn.
All right. I run up and just swing my quarterstaff at this at the same spy
All right.
elf.
Roll your attack.
Let's try this one. Oh, 8. That is 22 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, and that was, if this was clear, it was a two-handed attack.
Okay.
So, I get to roll my d8. Hooah! I can't math. 9 points of damage.
All right, now that definitely does a lot of damage to this elf, and she's looking pretty winded at this point. Do you have any other actions?
I would like to retreat and guard Lita.
You're sort of in her space right now.
Oh.
She's head to head with the spy.
Oh, okay. Then I'm right there.
Okay.
I shift to offer support,
All right.
emotional and physical, if she needs it.
All right, and at this point, the spy sort of like calls up to the sky in Elvish, and anybody who knows Elvish understands that they're calling for Raven backup, essentially.
In the sky.
A swarm comes down onto Lita.
So I hear squawk, 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 squawk. Call.
And swarm hits Lita. Like, you just sort of see it, this black, inky, feathery cluster of feathers come down on Lita. And when they lift off of her, she collapses to the floor, to the ground.
No!
What is the chance that one or all of the crows count as a ranged weapon attack with my deflect missiles?
They are actually considered, because it was a beak attack, it's considered a melee weapon attack. So, Karen, it is your turn.
Beaks.
Well, Karen senses Riot's hurt and pain, and for bonus action, Karen's going to go into rage mode. And she's going to run at the elf that's near Lita and attack. And basically with me enraged, or Karen enraged, my allies within 5 feet, which is a bunch of us now, get advantage on any melee attack rolls against hostile creatures.
All right, so
that's with
everybody
my
remember
wolf, my wolf rage, specific wolf rage. I'm not a wolf, but I am
Wolf
wolf
raging.
raging.
Do you have like a certain kind of cry as you go into battle?
Why, yes, I do. Oh, so that's like that's a terrible, like, with the throaty voice, like, you're like,
It works
very
both when you're
exasperating.
afraid and when you're attacking. So
when I'm hurt, when I'm crying,
Nobody knows.
When I'm happy, no, it's not. That's the key of rage. But with her attack running up to the elf, just gonna chop down with basically two hands, on its like shoulder neck area, ignoring the don't kill rule. 22
we officially have
to hit.
forgotten. the
Yep, you
kill.
definitely hit.
And 7 slashing damage.
It's a good little hatchet.
All right, so the spy is looking horribly injured at this point.
She
Good.
better.
She's still standing, but she's
She's kind of like twitching a little bit too. She's like,
Normally, I would recommend your sister do some meditation, but I think this is actually working.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's like you're like sucking on the endorphins from the air in the valley.
All right, Lariah, the scout, is going to attack you now.
Hair.
With the short sword.
I'd like to see it get through that armor.
AC 21.
Oh, so that is,
Possibly going through the armor.
that is real good.
And the scout actually gets 2 attacks, so...
What?
Second one is only a 9 to hit, so that misses. So the second one, the first attack gets you for 5 piercing damage. So the sword sort of clips sort of that part right beneath your shoulder.
Yeah, any
there.
one of these openings that I have.
Yeah.
That's-
Conveniently stabs through there. And now the spy. The spy is going to attempt to retreat. So.
The spy who stabbed me.
And also call more ravens down from the sky. But because the spy is attempting to retreat, both Riot and Rose, you get opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Sweep the legs.
All right.
Advantage to melee.
You're welcome.
Thank you. 19 to the kneecaps or the ankles.
All right, do your damage.
Okay, 6. That's 6 damage.
All right, so what do you want to do with the spy? Do you want to kill the spy or
I want to knock it, trip her so hard that when her head hits the ground, she's just knocked unconscious.
All right.
Just immediately.
All right, and you successfully do that. She face plants, and you can see it from the outside now what it looks like to face plant.
Important question. The crows had just come down. Is there any, like, piles of bird droppings that she might have face planted into?
Well, I mean, the sky is like
Right, like,
yeah. So
it's like
sure.
a field with Canada
Yeah.
geese everywhere. It's just not. Okay.
There's a little bit of bird poop on here now.
That's right. Don't hurt our friend.
All right, Loriah, what would you like to do?
Yes.
So Loriah first is gonna see all of these people who've like come and joined the fray and are really doing some damage. Like, hey, I don't know any of you, but please don't kill them. I need these people alive. So just do your thing, but try to
we
hold it
generally
back
try
a
not
little.
to kill until we have to.
But I'm raging.
I see that. I respect your rage. I get it.
Carry it to the skies. Get them birds.
Snacks.
Have you thought about birds? That's a good point
Yeah,
that
all
your
right.
friend made. So there's just
sister.
one more that's still standing.
Yeah, get it right.
Sister,
I
my
know,
bad.
we don't know.
We have time to catch up
The
later.
scout is in front of you. There was a scout that came into the clearing that hasn't entered the fray yet, and then there's another swarm of ravens that has descended on the area where Lita, Riot, and Rose are.
Okay. What kind of armor are these elves wearing?
They are wearing, the scouts are wearing leather armor, and the spy, unknown. Yeah, there's no, like, discernible armor on the spy.
Okay.
Just a tux.
Tuxedo shirt.
Martini in hand.
Came to this fight very fancy. Ready to throw down. So the one in front of Laura is still doing pretty well, though. Pretty okay. Not gonna die from a little bit of damage.
No, there's the scout. The scout is the scout that's still in full health is just sort of like on the fringes of the clearing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon does that one have? Is it a metal one?
It is. It's a short sword.
Cool. Laura's gonna heat metal.
All right.
So she's gonna like look down at that one trying to stay out on the side, and it's the short sword just turns red hot.
Do you say or do anything like that we can see, or is it just like?
no.
Oh, cool.
I should have some sort of pithy one-liner ready.
I mean, you don't have to.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
Jen requires one-liners.
So, something about hot
payment.
hands. I don't know. You put it together. You get it. The sword is red hot. Some hot hands.
Hey, is that a hot potato we're passing? No. I'm sorry.
We'll get there.
happens.
Next one.
Yeah.
Right.
Rose is just fascinated because this whole like I can warm things. This is like
The next level.
Red hot. That sword just turned red.
All right, so the short sword is glowing red at this point.
And the scout takes 2d8 fire damage.
Okay.
more dice.
Just every single dice that I own. There we go.
Do you have a favorite color?
That's 8. Oh, and that's a 1. So 9 damage. And then it can also make a Constitution saving throw if it wants to drop the object. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's just burning its hand right now.
Yeah, right now it's just burning his
Amazing.
hands.
Does this sword have ornate filigree or anything on the handle?
Yeah.
Because that'd
For
be
a nice
great.
brand.
Are like gems just fizzling and popping off the?
Yeah.
Can I catch those?
It's gonna be like Raiders of the Lost Ark. You're gonna see this elf come back at some point with the scar on her hand.
That's my butt.
To your face.
Constitution?
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
7.
My spell save is a 12.
All right, so the scout drops the weapon and screams out, holding onto her hand. Riot, it is now your turn.
Cool. Riot drops to her knees, and just like does like 2 turns with her hands, and like good berries pop into her hands, and she just smashes all 10 into Lita's open mouth and starts mashing them for her.
It's a really weird relationship.
I would have maybe murdered it, but I need consent. So
Gross.
So
Your friends are
is she
real
in my
weird.
like,
Oh,
like,
I barely
strokes her
know these
neck?
people. I just met them actually. Just
so she's healed for 10?
For 10.
For 10 points, okay.
Does she wake up?
So Lita sort of chokes a little on the good berry juice, and then her eyes sort of flutter open, and she's the first thing she sees is you, and a lot of times you sort of you've come to expect people to sort of like recoil, but she looks like the happiest that she's been in a long time, and there's a really bright smile on her face, and she says, "Ah, have I kicked it then? Am I dead?"
No, but you're trying real hard. Who brought you back?
She brought it back.
She just puts a hand gently on your face, and says, "Thank you."
I kind of holds her hand, and everyone can probably see her tail like twitching. Like, I'm so good. Are you okay? Do you feel is anything bleeding? Like, where were you stabbed?
Well, I was stabbed a bunch of places, but probably not the best time to be talking about this with the swarm of ravens above us.
I forgot about them. Okay.
Right, Lita's got a great view. Just
Riot like picks up Lita's sword that she had and puts it back in her hands. Goes, you think you can do this?
Let's do this.
All right, I'm gonna help her up.
All right. Rose, it is. Oh, did you have any other actions that you?
Oh yeah. The ravens are all one.
I mean, there's a sky full,
sky.
and then
Okay.
there's actually one swarm that has come down upon.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna look at that scout that's on the fringes.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, Riot. Sorry, it's a lot of handwork, Lita. You know, just so excited. And she makes her like the her cross with 2 sticks hanging down the rune sign and casts Hunter's Mark on the scout. Says, "You're mine, dirtbag."
Show off.
I know 2 actions.
All right, Rose, it is your turn. There is a swarm of ravens upon you.
is there time to take a short rest? The ones that are coming at me, I will do my best to use fury of blows to just knock them side to side. Much more elegant.
All right, do it.
Okay. Okay. I'll just roll both attacks. Only one arm is working. So only the ravens on this side are getting hit.
All right.
With like 23, this one's 6. This one petting the ravens.
What was the AC?
Well, it's just 2 of my like attack.
Oh, okay.
hits.
So what was one was...
One was 23, one was 6.
Okay. The 23 definitely hits. The 6 does not.
I did not think it would. 6 damage to those on this side,
Okay.
specifically.
So you see a bunch of feathery bodies fall, but the swarm doesn't seem like it's very much depleted.
That's too bad. That's why you should train evenly, so both sides of your body are the same strength.
Never skip left arm day.
Never skip that day.
Meris has been at the
Racquetball.
Oh yeah, you know the
racquetball.
I've been only playing right-handed. That's the
It's
problem.
Sildar's fault. It's always Sildar's fault.
All right, so the ravens swarm down on you in retaliation, and AC 13 does not hit.
Pull my cloak over my head and resist their stabby beaks.
Yeah, and they are unable to penetrate through your finely woven
That's right.
hoodie. Karen, it's your turn.
Karen is gonna look up at the swarm of ravens and taunt them to attack her because she needs to either attack or be attacked to stay in her rage. For the
Well, there
next
is
turn.
still a scout on Lariah.
I was told to look at the birds. I don't know. Is that true? Which one, guys?
I mean,
I promise I won't kill him.
all right, you better not.
Right. All right. She'll go for the scout then.
All right.
Help out our new friend here.
I do like the idea of you taunting the sky.
Come.
Who's the statue now?
So using her hand axe, that's a 15 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh. And I would assume that a hand axe is a strength weapon. Is that true? Yeah. Okay. So she actually gets +2 damage with that. So another +2. Oh. Well, okay, 5.
All right.
Very good.
That's respectable.
For a 1.
That's very respectable. It's like the entire first 2 episodes.
All right. So you slash
ridiculous.
out at this scout, and the scout is looking fairly injured, still standing, still ready to fight.
She's gonna say, "Hit me! Hit me!" She doesn't even need to anymore, but she's still raged. She's just raging out.
So the scout is going. Scout number 1, who's on the fringes of the clearing, is going to take off.
Again?
Yeah. And this time the
He's a
scout.
runner.
My mark.
Just shoot an arrow blindly.
Yeah, might as well. I got like
Forest.
plus 8,000.
So before she leaves, she shouts that you've made an enemy this day of a powerful foe, and she disappears into. It seems like she just like disappears into a shadow.
That's unsettling.
It's a cool doorway.
And then the other scout is going to attack
Come on. Come on.
Karen.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Tries to hit for a 10 with the first strike.
Nope.
And then a 20 on the second one.
Yeah, that's gonna hit a little bit.
And 3 piercing damage. So
And she's actually resistant to piercing damage right
So you
now.
only-
Yeah,
So you only take like half of it.
half, which is 1
1?
technically.
Yeah.
Whoopsie daisy.
And as her short sword sort of like slices through, and she realizes that you're not even wincing.
And also creepily laughing.
Yeah, she's looking a little bit concerned because she's basically the last one left besides the ravens.
Right. Yells up to Karen. You getting tickled over there?
It feels good.
All right, Lariah.
We like to play with our food.
Yeah, it's good. Just toss them around a little bit.
I mean, sometimes I mold things out of
Laria's
bread.
just gonna go for the good old-fashioned scimitar.
Yes. Props.
I gotta give me a stick.
If only we knew where to get one.
I'll work on that.
9.
It is a 9. Okay.
It's the fancy dice we gave you.
Way too fancy. They're way too
Way
fancy.
too fancy.
So was it 9?
No, that would be 11.
Unfortunately, that misses. So you swing out at the scout, and it misses.
Oh, wait, she's near me?
Yeah. Oh,
You get advantage.
That's right. Thank you. Nope, that's an 8.
Listen,
Alright.
you know.
You tried.
I tried so hard.
Riot, it's your turn.
Right looks over at Lita. Isn't it your turn, my lady?
You tip
Does
your
like a little bow sweep.
She nods at you, and she will swipe at the ravens.
So chivalrous.
Please pull your weight now that you're
I killed you, so fight.
All right, so she slashes out at the swarm. She has a multi-attack. First one hits, second one does not. Slashes out for 4 damage. So again, there's like a cluster of feathers, and that sort of fly apart from the swarm, and she kind of like looks over at you sort of sheepishly. Still healing, you know. Right, it's your turn.
All right. Just gonna look at the remaining scout.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking okay. Yeah. Okay. Glaive in hand, she's gonna come up and do the old headbutt
All right.
with the end of the glaive.
All right.
I call this lights out. Or I would no.
Slow too soon?
Is that melee?
I get
Melee?
Advantage.
Sure, yes.
Man, just giving it out. Yeah. Take it. Take it.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Raging. We're raging.
I like her.
Yeah, we'll keep her.
Just like raging.
Ooh, 10.
All right. Tell me what you do.
Well, she says lights out while winking to everyone. Like it's on both sides, so. And then crumples to the ground. Nighty night. Do the ravens then, like, stop flying around?
So the scout passes out, and the ravens that were on you sort of retreat back into the greater swarm, and the sky begins to clear out. You have an unconscious Shadowkai scout and spy in your midst now, and then there's like this dead silence after all that cawing, and your ears are still sort of ringing from it. And at that point, you know, you've made a new contact here. Lita sort of smiles over at you, Riot, and just says, "Thanks for the help there."
Of course, are you kidding? I'm not gonna let you die on the field of battle. I'm not gonna let you die.
Now that you're feeling better, Lita, have you seen Bud?
No idea who Bud is, but this is my good dear friend here. Loraya.
Hi, Loraya.
Hi.
Loraya.
You must be Riot, and I take it that means you're Rose.
I am.
Heard a lot about you.
Oh.
How good of friends? This is Karen. This is my sister. Still raging.
Just coming down. Just coming down.
Do we want to like tie up one of these guys? And,
Oh, yeah, I'll do it,
slap
I'll do it.
Slap them awake.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Just gonna use the end of her rage to quickly.
So
Tie
as
this
you're gathering up the knocked out Shadow Kai, that is where we're going to leave our season 1 opener. Season 2 opener. Yes.
All right, get to draw on the What Happened to Bud posters. Can't.
Well, I just want to say a lot of thanks to everyone who watched us tonight. This was our first ever live stream on Twitch. Thank you so much to GeekSpaceTV
Thank
for
you, GeekSpaceTV.
giving us the space for the evening. Our podcast for season 2 begins next week on September 11th. We're bi-weekly. You can find us at d20dames.com. And that's it for now.
Oh,
Until
wait. Do you want to roll a d20 so you can figure out who won?
D20. Who won? 14?
It looks like at Kylie Park Twitch won our package, so we will contact you. And you get all the sweet D&D goods.
Excellent. Yay.
And thank you, everyone, for hanging out in chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Thank you to our newest dame.
Yay! Welcome, Jess. Jess will be on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Did we make that clear? I don't think we made that clear.
Jess is official dame now.
Yes.
Yes.
I already got I rolled my 120 that I'll ever get.
Yeah.
roll your one.
Good for initiative, which
Right.
is always a good way to use
Yeah.
that.
Right,
Exactly.
Not bad.
She has to finish with the bloodletting ceremony, but that's fine. And for our friends at Teku, we will see you in a little
See you
bit.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for now. Until next time, Misadventure awaits.
Hey!
And cheese.
And wine.
And one.